Have you ever wondered why you make friends with the people you do? Maybe it's because you have the same taste in music, movies, or books. Or is it because you look the same or different? Have you ever chosen not to become friends with someone because of the way they looked, act, or had a different belief system than you did? The reason I chose intercultural friendships is because this particular relationships have been a part of my life for as long as I can remember. Growing up as a military child in a military environment presented a great location for developing intercultural friendships. In military housing, no two children are the same, whether in color, culture, or life experience, because of their exposure to military life. Friendships are so important in the development of children born to military parents because of the temporary shelf life most of them seem to have, because of never being able to stay in a location for too long. I was lucky enough to be able to be raised in the same area for my dad's entire military career of 21 years, and so my experiences of friendships are very different. I was able to form friendships with a diverse group of people who I'm still friends with to this day. The ability to acknowledge differences about people and accept them is something that began in my FU, or as we learned in class, family of origin. I was taught to never judge someone by the color of their skin, gender, or any other way they appeared different from me. Dodd and Baldwin expanded on this as they described the roles of the family and macroculture in intercultural relationships. Family cultures are described as being fundamental perceptual frameworks that influence relationships. Family is also described as a cultural unit defining identity qualities such as security, intimacy, self-worth, and confidence. And it is also seen as a source of norms regarding interaction and communication style. This attitude helped shape my communication culture when it came to making friends with other people by seeing the differences and acknowledging them as a part of the person's cultural identity. I also quickly realized that a good friendship requires two things: to find similarities and to respect differences. Mary Jane Collier also explored how individuals who have satisfying relationships with people from different cultural backgrounds maintain their friendships as well as demonstrating respect for one another's cultural differences. The sad part about this is that a lot of times fear overrides everything because we don't know how to have and maintain intercultural friendships. To have an intercultural friendship or relationship, you must be open to managing the feelings of being both the insider and outsider at different times. The ability to recognize the need to treat each other in an appropriate and respectful manner while maintaining the divergent cultural identity of both partners. I learned that there would be a few things that I might disagree with in my friendships, and yet keeping an open mind and a willingness to discover something different leads to new experiences and new knowledge. The communication in these relationships takes time and effort that, according to Collier, requires some flexibility and negotiation. I had to learn to do this while learning about my friend's new identity after she converted to Muslim. Yes, she was still the same person, just with different beliefs. The decision I had to make was, since I don't agree with her beliefs, was I just going to stop speaking with her? Or was I going to ask questions and have dialogue about our differences so that I could begin to understand her cultural identity better? I chose the latter, and it has been an experience because we have had some difficult talks about some things, and yet we still talk them out instead of letting it ruin a great friendship. Throughout the years, I have figured out that friendships, especially intercultural ones, are hard. And they take a tremendous amount of work, time, commitment, and effort. The most important part about intercultural friendships is to recognize that it's not just about race, because someone can be a part of the same group as you are and have different life experiences that we can learn from. The other lessons I take away from having intercultural friendships is to, above all, respect the differences between each other by keeping an open mind. To also invest your time to make the friendship work, whether it's through participating in a shared activity or just spending time getting to know one another, better emphasizes the bond of friendship. The ability to also maintain a positive attitude throughout the process of getting to know each other, because there are going to be times when you disagree or feel uncomfortable talking about something, and the positive attitude will help you not to jump to conclusions or start acting defensive. By this time, you are probably wondering why you are seeing so many pictures of me and what looks to be random people. The truth is, these people are friends of mine that I have met in the last 26 years of my life. And to be honest, I don't know where I would be without each and every one of them. Having intercultural friendships has not only taught me how to be a better friend, it has taught me that friendships mean more than just the color of someone's skin, or the way they act, or even what political party they vote for. Friendships that are intercultural brings about an awareness to difference and diversity, and allows you to experience a different culture in a way you've never seen before.